we need to talk about how we treat Black women and the things that we've normalized Black women enduring because they're taking one for a brother. Why do I say this? During the Jonathan Majors trial, when he was found guilty, people said, this is why you shouldn't date outside of the community. A Black woman would never. Now, I'm going just by what the court said, that he was found guilty of something, right? Now, he was found guilty, but if it was a Black woman, she would have hidden that shame for him. So it means that we're conditioned to Black women taking abuse, taking shame, taking bare minimum treatment from Black men, and they're okay with it, and they take it because they're taking one for the team. And I think that it's a blessing in disguise that Jonathan Majors was found guilty, because then when something of that like happens to a Black woman, we have precedents when we go to court and a Black woman can get justice. Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome to another episode of our conversations. My name is Cynthia Oganga. Can you see what I'm doing with the set? I always try to bring you guys new, refreshing, exciting stuff every now and then. Welcome to another episode of our conversations. My name again is Cynthia Oganga. I'm a business journalist by profession and a digital content creator. I love coming on here and having conversations with you guys about Black people, Africans, our empowerment, and how we can rise up and take our rightful place at the global stage. You can connect with me on social media at Ondiro Oganga across all digital platforms, or you can come over to my channel at Ondiro Oganga here on YouTube, where I get to profile Africa through politics, people, and culture. It's so much fun because it's Africa told through an African eye by an African who lives on the African continent. Without further ado, let's get to today's video. And I know that this is not a video that might sit right with a lot of people, but just hear me out, hear me out. This is not to discuss what happened between Jonathan Majors and his partner. This is not to discuss the legality of the matter. This is just to discuss something that was raised over and over during this trial. During the trial, people kept saying that that is what you get for dating outside of the race. Okay, I get it. I get it that there's a part of us, there's a part of Black women, there's a part of the Black community that feel that when some people are successful in our community, they don't want anything to do with Black people. They run away from Black people as much as possible. They go live in fancy neighborhoods with a particular type of community. Their kids go to a particular type of school. They go to a particular type of healthcare. They try to erase everything Black within them outside of their skin color. And they will join the outsiders in throwing rocks at Black people as if they're not aware of the challenges in the community and all the obstacles that they had to overcome to become who they are today. That is a given. That is not a fact that we are even trying to dispute, right? But I have an issue with the way it was being said. It was being said in that Black women take it all. You can do whatever it is you want to a Black woman, but you're going to walk away scot-free. You're going to walk away unscathed. Nothing is going to happen to you because sisters take one for the community. But what does that even mean? What does that even mean? It means that, first of all, I'm going to speak from the point of women. Black women have been conditioned to abuse. They've been conditioned to being, I'm trying to look for the word, to being oppressed. They've been conditioned to not being given better. They've been conditioned to mediocre treatment. And they've been convinced that it will never get better than this. If anything, you should be grateful. You should be grateful that you got a man. You're not a baby mama. I get it. He beats you. He doesn't pay child support, but at least you got a baby daddy, right? Then we have also taught men that Black women deserve very little. We've taught men that you can get away with anything for as long as it's a Black woman. And I've seen it so many times. It's not even just in America, even here. When our brothers here are leaving and going to America, do you know what they say? They say, don't touch a white woman. They say, don't touch her. No, don't touch her. Because they know that these things come with consequence, but they're used to getting away with it here, that they've attached human rights, basic respect, basic dignity to people of a particular community, of a particular color, of a particular race. And it means that Black women continue to get bottom of the barrel treatment because Black men get away with it. And the reason why I'm saying this Jonathan Majors conviction or whatever it is a good thing to that mindset that we have is because we've done wrong, or we've not done right by Black women for a very long time. As a community, we've let down Black women. The social system has let down Black women. The judicial system has let down Black women. The economic system has let down Black women. And so to have this ruling, it means that the next time something like this happens to a Black woman, then we have precedents. You convicted Jonathan Majors of crime XYZ against a woman of a particular community. Here is a Black woman raising similar concerns or even more grave concerns. We ask for the same or better judgment. We ask for the same or harsher treatment. Jonathan Majors got dropped. He's facing the consequences of his actions. Whether you believe he's guilty or not, he's facing the consequences of his action. So when somebody ever does anything like that, remotely close or even more gory to a Black woman, we want to see the same rage. We want to see the same repercussions. We want to see the same justice administered as swiftly as it was in that woman's case. This is how we begin to hold ourselves accountable. We begin to hold our men accountable, and we begin to also restore the dignity that we've stolen and torn from Black women for very, very many years. I was also watching a couple of clips from the UK where some West African men go to the UK and they start talking to underage girls. Now, you might think that it's gross. It really is gross. It's just a particular type of community that is known for predating on children. I don't know where these Black African men got this behavior from. But then, do you know why they carry that audacity all over to the UK? It's because back at home, they do these things and they get away with it. They genuinely get away with it. They'll bribe their way out of the judicial system. They'll pay the girl's parents some small money here and there. Then they go to the UK and they try that nonsense. And then the social service is on you. You get deported, you go to jail, you sold your car, you sold your land to try and pursue greener pastures, but you just couldn't dignify. You've not been taught how to dignify women. You've not been taught how to protect women. And so you carry that misogynistic view all over, and you cross the ocean with it, and you go to a land where it's not tolerated, and now look at what is happening. So I don't know if you might agree with me on this, but my thing is, from a point of accountability, it's a good thing for Black women. Because I also want to raise another point. When Travis Kelce, that's his name, broke up with his girlfriend and began dating Taylor Swift, the girlfriend began getting so much hate. And when you look at the nature of that relationship, she got the short end of the stick, right? And should he do the same to Taylor Swift, what he did to his former girlfriend, he will receive the full rage of the world. So the rage, the justice, purported justice, and that we see women from other communities getting when a Black man is involved, when the script is flipped and it's a Black woman in question, we want to see the same and nothing less. Let me know what your thoughts are. I know you might not agree with me. I know you might agree with me. I know you might have questions. Let's just keep it respectful in the comment section. Let's have a conversation, because sometimes I always say these videos are meant to open up a conversation. They're not a conclusion. They're not said in totality. They're just meant to get us as Black people in our community to start having these conversations. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ndiro Ganga. Give this video a like. The algorithm has been doing its thing, they're balling us with views. But if you like this video, then it tells the algorithm that you're liking our content, and it will go ahead to suggest it to very many more people. Connect with me on social media at Ndiro Ganga, or you can come over to my channel at Ndiro Ganga, where I profile Africa through people, politics, and culture. I'll see you again next time.